Finding the easiest solution may seem like a great idea, but sometimes we forget that there are consequences. BioBubba Nappy founder and mum of two, Victoria Penfold, has found a way to save time and money and reduce environmental waste through her non-disposable nappies. So let's join her now and find out more.
I first came up with the idea of BioBubba Nappies when Hugo, my son, was born. He's now 5, and there was just nothing on the market apart from terry nappies, which are the fold ones, and disposables. So I didn't really want to use disposables, and I didn't really want to use terry nappies. So I got together with a dressmaker friend of mine and a designer, and we came up with a design which changed over a 2-year period. Different fabrics, different designs, and Hugo was the guinea pig. At the end of 2004, I did my first BioBubba production run and nearly had a nervous breakdown. Went on holiday to Durban, and then on Boxing Day my mum phoned and said that there had been a tsunami and Thailand was affected. Unfortunately, my brother and his fiancée were on Phi Phi Island and they didn't survive. So much of the early part of 2005 I spent travelling with my parents, going to memorials and meeting people from all over the world who had lost loved ones, and they all said the same thing. This planet is in crisis and we need to do something now. So it made me realise that what I was doing with my nappies was what I was supposed to be doing. And so rather than just being a head thing, it was now a heart thing. I do what I do because I believe that everybody needs to be conscious about the consumer choices that they make, because human beings create an incredible amount of waste. If you use disposable nappies, you will be contributing at least 1 ton of landfill space during a 2.5-year period. So it's not about climate change, it's about reducing waste. BioBubba nappies are a fitted, washable, eco-friendly alternative to disposables. It's an all-in-one product, so there's no separate liner, nappy and waterproof. They also have cost saving. If you use disposable nappies now at current costs, you'll be using between 12 and 15,000 rand. Whereas if you use an eco-friendly alternative, you'll be spending about 3,000 rand. BioBubba is made up of mostly cotton and hemp. We use 100% cotton against the baby's skin, and also the absorbing bit of the nappy is done by hemp. Hemp is one of the world's strongest natural fibres. It's 100 times stronger than steel, and the more you wash it, the more absorbent it becomes, which is great for a nappy. The waterproofing is a breathable waterproof. It's a polyurethane laminate, which means that it's fully breathable, which allows moisture to flow out of the nappy, but very, very slowly. So the baby's skin can breathe, basically. It's not locking the moisture in. BioBubba nappies are a purely South African product. The only thing that we cannot source in South Africa is the hemp, unfortunately, which we have to get from China because it's illegal to grow hemp in South Africa at the present moment. But the embroidery gets done in Lotus River, the cutting gets done in Athlone, and the CMT gets done in Hanover Park. So it's really a local product. The biggest challenge has been a mindset change. When I first started doing this, people just didn't want to know. They thought that if you had to wash it, then they didn't want to know. Fortunately, I think the mindset is changing in South Africa. People are becoming more and more aware of their choices and how they impact the rest of the world. The way I've overcome the initial hesitation towards people using cloth nappies is just education. When people realise how simple it is to include cloth nappies in their routine, there's no turning back, really there isn't. They're saving money, they're saving the planet, it's healthier for their baby. Honestly, there's no other reason why not to. Disposable nappies are the third biggest waste contributor on the planet. And that's behind newspapers as number 1 and packaging for food as number 2. Your household is no different if you have a child in disposables. In 2.5 years, you will be contributing 1 ton of landfill space, 325 kgs of plastic, and have used at least 20 trees worth of paper. The intention behind my workshops is to help educate mums and show them how easy it is to use a cloth nappy. Basically, so I go through the reasons that are great to use cloth nappies. For a start, the environment, cost saving, health reasons, all of those reasons. And then I go through frequently asked questions: how to wash them, how do I soak them, how long do they take to dry? Because most mums know they want to use an alternative that is eco-friendly, cost-effective, but they just don't know where to start. Maybe like that. And pull it up for a snug fit. I believe that we need to live each day and live in the now and really take each moment as if it were your last. Not in the hard sense of the word, but really just to appreciate, live with a sense of gratitude. I'm very humble in that I know that I'm surrounded by people who care about me, and I'm very loved and blessed. And I hope to give that back to my boys and teach them how to share and be good and true.